Good morning or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. This is a very short podcast on cell reproduction. We're going to start with just what is cell reproduction, and that's when one cell divides into two. And what we're looking at is cells that are exactly like the original. So these are the body cells. These are the cells like your skin and your hair that have to be identical. If you need some new skin cells, then each new skin cell hopefully will be identical to the original one. Otherwise, there's going to be some problems. So this is all about the body cells, and the word that we use to associate cell reproduction with your body cells is mitosis. Now, again, why might your cells need to divide? Why might they need to go through mitosis? And that's, of course, in order to make more cells to pass on their DNA to the new cells. But let's skip to the word mitosis and cytokinesis. This is part of the cell cycle of when the nucleus actually divides into two and the cytoplasm gets actually split to make your two new identical cells. So if we look at the phases, right, let's skip along here. The five phases. PMAT, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. And I threw interphase in there because that is what the cell does prior to mitosis. This is when the cell just is doing its job and getting ready to divide. So if we look at interphase, again, the cell is just going to look like a regular cell with a nucleus. The chromosomes copy themselves. Here's just a quick little picture of that. The nucleus and the nuclear membrane looks like a normal cell. And there you have it, just like in the mitosis lab that you drew. This is interphase. The most important part of mitosis, again, starts with prophase, when the nuclear membrane, I'm going to show you a little, the nuclear membrane breaks down, you get to see the chromosome material, centrioles form. Skip around the text here just so you can get to the video, and you get to see the chromosomes. All right. So this is essentially what prophase looks like at the end. You see the chromosomes, the nucleus is ready to divide. Nope, we're going to say yes on that one. And we're going to move on to metaphase. Metaphase looks like this. You have the chromosomes lining up in the middle. So here we go with metaphase. The chromosomes move around and they move to the middle. We're going to flip around some more and go to anaphase. Chromosomes get pulled apart from one another. And then in telophase, everything starts to break down. Just forgive the text here. This is just a quick review. The cells really start to define the nucleus and split into two, telophase 2. And then the last part, we have cytokinesis. It's the splitting of the cytoplasm. Now, in animal cells, the cytoplasm just pinches from the outside in, just like if you were pinching Play-Doh into two parts, outside in. In the plant cells, it actually, the cell wall goes from the inside out to form that new cell wall. But either way, you're going to end up with two new cells at the end of mitosis that are identical to one another. And again, this is the body cells. These are the cells like your skin and your heart and your bone. All these cells that do not determine your gender and that help you grow and develop. Mitosis. Right? And remember, this is a continual process. These stages go from one to the next. The last thing that I'm going to mention here with mitosis is that, again, when it comes to the chromosome count, because these are body cells, these are going to be diploid. You start with the same number of chromosomes that you end with. So if you start with 4, you're going to end with 4. If you start with 8, you're going to end with 8. Body cells are diploid. They have a full set of chromosomes.